Hello, how are you? And welcome to Odin'S Hootenanny, a celebration of all things Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm Danny Wallace, welcome to my home. And over the next hour or so, we'll be hearing from some of the biggest names in gaming, including Xbox, IGN, and Bafta. We have exclusive Xbox Series X gameplay coming up later, some words from Eivor himself, and a few exclusive insights into the game. We've even got a Viking rap battle for you to witness when Dan Bull and Lethal Bizzle join us for a good bout of what they call flighting. So, lots to look forward to there, and while our partners are taking on Valhalla, as only they can, we thought we'd embrace the Viking spirit as well with some Viking challenges. You can't have challenges without teams. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Marcus Bruun, and I'm on a team with Bex today. Not saying I was born to be a Viking, but yeah, I was born to be a Viking.
Hi, I'm Bex, and I'm up with Marcus today. And I've tracked my bloodlines through generations of Vikings.
I'm going to be quite quiet on the day, but when it comes to the challenges, I'm going to perform.
Gavin L, it's not looking good for you.
Bring it on.
So I'm Gav and I'm on a team with Elle. Ubisoft asked me to do this, I think, because of the beard.
I'm Elle. I've joined forces with Gav today, largely because of that Viking beard.
I don't think there were Welsh Vikings. We're a bit too chilled out for that. But Elle really wants to win, so I hope I do well.
I've been promised an axe if we win, so Gav, do not let me down.
And the teams are here. Hello, teams. How are you?
All good,
Thank you.
Whereas once you would have been, normal people, you are now, it seems, something entirely different, Gav.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I have requested Viking mead. It's not come yet. I think they took one look at me and was like, don't give him any more.
No, that man has had enough. But what I mean is, well, we did these challenges, we have done them. I'm not going to reveal anything apart from to say you turned into different people. We'll witness that, won't we, Gav?
We will. I mean, I don't think I turned as much as I would have hoped into a Viking. I was a bit of a crap Viking, but, I got the look, I think, and then that's where it stops.
Well, presumably there would have been bad Vikings back in the day as well.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just maybe I just would have been like the oaf Viking.
Yes, yeah, the careers advisor at your Viking school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not for you.
Village idiot Viking.
Yeah, whereas, Elle, you took to that world.
I think actually what's difficult is coming back from that world. I'm really struggling to readapt to normal, non-Viking life.
Is that really? So you're someone to be avoided?
Yeah, I mean, let's just say the social distancing has worked in your favour.
That's good. Bex, you strike me as a very sort of thoughtful Viking.
Thank you.
I think strategy would have been right up your street.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, not many people say that about me, but thank you for saying that. I enjoyed that strategy aspect.
Good. Maybe I could have been a Viking careers advisor. That would have been pretty good. And Marcus, again, took to it like a duck to water, I would say.
What can I say? Like, unleashing my inner Viking is like nothing I've ever done before. I think I'd make a decent Viking,
I think you'd be very good. What's next for you to unleash?
Well, I think we'll just save that, shall we?
Okay, yes.
Might have to be off air, yeah.
Yeah, somehow that sounded dirty. I do apologise. Anyway, we've met the team, so let's get straight on with the first trial involving Loki here. So let's see what happened when we went outside and let Loki do his thing. Now, I am holding a massive bird. You may have noticed that. This is Loki. He is my best friend and my business partner. And in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will be teamed with a raven of your own called Sunin. And as a Viking, very, very important that you work with your raven. You understand the raven. You think like a raven. And that brings me to the trials of Loki. Teams, what I'm going to ask you to do is what we call a flinch test. You've got to look extraordinarily cool at all times and very heroic, even as a giant raven bears down upon you. To whom does that sound appealing?
I mean, Gav, you put yourself forward for this, didn't you? You said not that he's necessarily going to look heroic, but it might be hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Also, I
yeah.
put myself forward for it before I saw the size of it.
Yeah. He's literally trying to dislocate my thumb at the moment. How about you guys? Who will be taking on the raven?
I think it's going to be me, Danny. I've got a poker face, and I think it might work, so I'm up for it.
Well, they sound confident. Let's see how confident they seem in super slow motion as we throw a raven at them. Oh, why not? Why not? The only time you flinched was when the bird did a big poo right next to you.
You know, apparently it means they're really relaxed.
So very impressive from Marcus there, but has he done enough? We turn our attention then to Gav, next to face Loki. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty sure the bird said my name just now. So
I thought so as well, yeah, I heard that, yes. I heard kill Gav. Loki has been swooping around kind of intimidatingly.
Yeah.
So, shall we call Loki in?
Let's do it.
Release the beast.
Yes!
Wow.
We've got that round. Come on.
Gavin, it's a very unconventional thing you did there, but I
Yeah.
didn't see much flinching.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that was going to happen. I was worried about my beard. I didn't know I had to be worried about my head.
Yeah. You've got a real connection there with Loki.
It's a bit of a love affair. It's a bit of holiday romance, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, I'm going to get one of those boats, go out with him later.
Why not? Well, listen, we've all got to go now. You stay
Okay.
there. All right, bye, Gav. See you soon.
Guys, guys,
See you later.
he's saying my name. He knows my name.
The trials of Loki there, who has joined us on the table. Because why not? Because I think, Gav, I think in our own way, we all bonded with Loki, didn't we, on the day?
Yeah, I mean, some of us against our will.
Well, yeah.
Like, what I will say is, Loki gets what he wants.
Yeah, there's no really controlling Loki.
No.
You go with the Floki, which is a little jokey. I should be on children's television. But you really, how was it having Loki on your head?
I mean, like, I didn't have much of a choice in the matter.
No.
But, do you know what? He was more gentle than I would have thought that would be on my head.
Well, absolutely. I mean, right now he's not on my head, but I am absolutely terrified. And he bonded with you as well, Marcus, in his own way. Let's just say he felt very comfortable with you.
I mean, it's a certain level of comfortable that you don't get usually. When someone feels like they can relax themselves the way Loki did right next to me.
Yeah.
I felt privileged and lucky as well. Don't they say it's lucky if a bird does its business near you or on you?
Yes, yeah. If it's a bird, absolutely. If it's your best friend,
No.
then absolutely not. But, you know, as I say, you both did very, very well. I felt very sorry, well, for both of you, to be honest. But, like I say, we're all big friends now. And this challenge is far from over. Let's see how your teammates, Bex and Elle, fared when they got their own precious Loki time. So we move on. And here's the thing about Vikings. Vikings, they were smart, they were canny, they were well into tactics, they understood consequence. So we've put all that together in this historical reenactment, and we're calling it Viking Ke-Plunk. I'm not sure how historically accurate it is, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Bex, I imagine it's going to be you playing this one?
Yes, I will take on the bird at the board game.
Absolutely. We're going to do that with Loki. And Elle?
Yeah, I mean, if I lose to a raven, I'm going to be humiliated forever, but I'm in. I can do it.
And Gav's back.
Loki's a gentle lover, I will say. So, treat him nice, he'll treat you nice.
Well, a little advice for us all there. Let's play Viking Ke-Plunk. So, Elle, you are up first, playing Ke-Plunk against a raven.
Of course.
This is all about dominating the raven, teaching the raven who is boss, showing it your physical dexterity and playing mind games with it. Are you ready to go?
So ready.
Let's Ke-Plunk! Yes! I'll be honest, Loki is a lot better at this than I thought Loki was going to be, and you're a lot worse.
Oh, what?
Look at this! Oh, Loki's stumbling at the last thing. Elle gets the last one. Elle, everybody! Well done. And Bex is in position now. You, in a sense, had an advantage there. You now know that a raven can play Ke-Plunk.
Yes.
You must be intimidated.
I am willing to admit that I am, yes.
Well, we're going to bring Loki in. Again, I'm looking for agility. I need you to dominate the raven.
Dominate.
Please, enter Loki.
Hello, Loki.
And let's Ke-Plunk. Here we go, straight in from Bex. Loki taking his time. Bex storming ahead. Oh, look, 2 or 3 at once. Well, that's like a photo finish at the end there. A storming performance from Loki, and you as well, of course.
Oh, thank
Bex,
you.
I do have to look at the footage in slow motion before I can decide who has won. Will it be Elle or will it be Bex? We'll study this footage back in the studio. Well, that was fun, and I think neither of you really realised, that a raven would play such a big role in any of our lives as he is today, but also that you would wake up that morning and then go somewhere and end up playing a giant bird at a child's board game.
I think even more shocking is that I'm worse than the bird. I think that's the most upsetting bit, is Loki was spectacular.
I know, it was very surprising, wasn't it, Bex?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we shouldn't have been surprised because already he's, little tiki chappy. Hello, friend. I know I'm talking about you. And look at his dexterity. Honestly, just a marvel of birds and people. We can tell.
I think absolutely.
I mean, it felt like, the thing that scared me was, it felt like Ke-Plunk was beneath him. Like he was gaining to play Ke-Plunk with me.
Yeah.
That's what was frightening.
Should have gone for a chess.
Yeah, exactly. He would have preferred Jez, but he saw me and was like, Ke-Plunk. That's what it felt like.
I do think Loki was patronising you. I do. I think that's what was going on. But it is time, in a sense, for me to patronise you now because I get to award points, and it's difficult. Will it be you guys and the board game, or will it be Gav and Marcus with the flinch test? I think on this occasion, I have to, and don't. If you start destroying the place in sort of fury because of it. I think on this occasion, I'm going to go with art. In a sense, you playing a board game against Loki was art, modern art.
Yes.
And a lot of modern art is terrible. And that was terrible. But one image stays with me. And it's Gav with a bird on his head. So the point goes to Gav and Elle.
Yeah, awesome.
For their stunning, it was almost a portrayal of man's struggle against nature.
And that's what we intended, so I'm really glad you picked up on
It
that.
really came through.
Thank you.
So well done. You have shown us you can all handle this majestic bird. But now let's take a look at the game as we join the team from Xbox On for some Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay in stunning detail on a very special bit of hardware.
Hey guys, it's Bex and Henry from Xbox On, and today we are so excited because we get to play some Assassin's Creed Valhalla for you guys on the Xbox Series X. Don't we, Henry?
That's right. It's going to be really cool. I mean, this version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the best looking that you can get because of the Series X optimizations that we're going to take a look at today. Got a good plan for it. We're going to, explore a bit, see the sights, and then we're going to take you on one of those infamous Viking raids. So, with that in mind, Bex, you want to get us started?
Yeah, let's go have a look around our little home of Ravensthorpe out on the docks here. First point of call though. Let's see the doggies.
Very pretty. Very idyllic. I could live here.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, take a look at like the water side.
Yep.
Gorgeous already.
Life looks good in 4K. Life looks even better at 60 FPS, which is what you're getting with the Series X version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Hey, Eivor.
Oh, the kids are talking to me.
Little doggy.
Little doggy. Hello, friend. Give you a little pet. Ooh,
Oh, those eyes. Can we take the dog with us?
Yes. I
Can you
wish
come
we
with us?
could. That'd
Please.
be sick. Every Viking needs a dog companion.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, you could probably see our little quest up here, the Sons of Ragnar. So we need to go and find them across the land. Let's take a quick look at the map here. So this is our tiny little village. And Hamlet it is as well. And zoom out, we need to go up the top of the map over there. We can see our marker. Sweet.
Wicked. It's quite a big map.
It's a big map, yeah. All of England, isn't it?
That's true.
Right, I'm gonna call my horsey over. Hello.
Gotta say, the foliage that's around you is insane. So much detail. And like normally that would be quite difficult for, a games console to render in, but obviously the velocity architecture here and, pair that with the SSD from the Series X and it's just all seamless. You can load in those higher quality assets, which obviously is going to pay off big time with 4K.
Yeah.
And it just all comes together. It looks amazing.
Amazing. Okay, let's run up to the stable then. Grab a horse from up here.
I like that one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, nice
good.
colour.
I don't think he'll mind me borrowing it.
Just robbed his horse. We'll bring it back, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Right, let's go have a look at this wonderful wildlife. Whee!
I love the splashes of colour, man. This game's gorgeous.
Yeah, very true. Okay, looky, we've got a little sync point up here.
Oh, wicked.
Those famous Assassin's Creed sync points.
I bet this is going to look sick.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that sync points always look lovely, but I'm sure it's about to take it to a whole nother level with the amount of detail, the richness of the world, because it's a big map. But no doubt it's going to turn out great.
Oh, Ragnar's Son Lookout is called. I like the sound of that.
Everyone had cooler names back then.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Right, let's take a look at this world. Our first sync point.
Oh, it's lovely.
Wow. There's a real sense of depth and the levels to it as well, with all those mountains in the background.
It's all just there as well. It's all there, and it's all there for you to go to.
Yeah.
And it's all loaded in instantly. You know, that SSD is putting in the work. All of those trees out, all the way out there. They're tiny, but they're there.
We can see them.
So cool.
We can even see, look at this, we've got like different points of interest in the game. We can see our locations.
Ledorchestraskaya. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's how it is.
Bit of a tongue twister.
Bit of a tongue twister. Oh, look at those ruins down there as well. That looks sick. Wow. Over on the left. Okie dokie. Let's hope there's a pile of hay.
Oh God.
Nailed it. Okay. Now that
I
we've
can't imagine that being very comfortable, to be honest. Hay's kind of
itchy.
Scratchy. Not. But hey, she pulled it off.
But hey. Good one. Ooh, look at the lighting on this rock as well. Gosh, talking about the. Oh my gosh, foliage. And grass.
That looks sick.
Okay, dokie. Let's go over to our map and maybe we can fast travel up to the Sons of Ragnar, because I believe they're expecting us.
Yeah.
We might be a little bit late to dinner.
Got an appointment. It's important.
So let's fast travel over there.
Obviously, it's important to note that things such as fast traveling, all of that, you know, moving between maps, all of that is made much quicker by the SSD. I mean, that just took no time at all, really.
No.
And here we are. Oh, you get to jump again.
Oh, yeah, straight away. Okay,
More
new sync
scratchies.
point. Closer to the mountains, very nice. We're in the town of Repton, I believe. Okay.
Very autumn vibes. Oh no! Oh, that's hard on the ankles.
Oh, that's gonna sting in the morning. Right. Sorry, Eivor.
I mean...
Ooh, let's heal up a little bit there.
Get yourself some berries.
Okay, she's good, I think.
Do not try this at home.
No.
Professional stunt Vikings only.
Oh, they had strong ankles. Okay, let's go over to our marker, which is, in this door here. Perfect.
We don't want to give away too many spoilers, so
No.
that cutscene we've kind of, you can experience that yourself when the game launches on November 10th on Series X and S, and on Xbox One as well, if you fancy playing it there. Let's take a look. So we're going to follow Eivor. And kind of the backdrop to this game is really the Vikings and the Anglo-Saxons. They're not really best of buds.
Not yet. No.
But maybe we can change that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can help them, help them along with that. And I guess this is our way of chipping in with some relationships.
I think that's where we'll find my brother.
Right.
Oh.
Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd.
Uba.
Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
So the Sons of Ragnar are like some of the most famous, I think, in Viking lore and things. I think they're maybe the most that they've got the most written information about. So that's how we can kind of like piece them together. But this will be super cool to learn. I'm so fascinated with Viking history and things.
I kind of want to take a bit of a detour.
Yeah, go on.
Because although, I'm very excited to get into the mission, I'm just kind of blown away by how dynamic the world feels. Like people are going about their business, doing chores, working. Kids are, just running through and playing. There's animals like dogs, etc. And it's a very, you know, living, breathing world. It's just super rich, full of so much that's going on. It doesn't feel like you're just, you know, you're playing a game. It feels like you're in a world that's kind of existing. It's really cool.
A lively town. Quite a lot to see here.
Lively town. Look, she took the words right out of your mouth.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, get your own lines.
Of course, we've got a new sort of quest line. It seems like there's going to be loads of little threads of narrative that help you sort of tie the story together.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't wait to find like all the little side missions or storylines that arc out of it. That'll be super cool. We had a quick look at that, obviously, in the different areas of the map, so I bet they'll all have their unique things to discover and learn.
Yeah, not only that, but like side missions and different activities to take part in.
Yeah.
You know, being Vikings, they're known for a few things.
Drinking missions, maybe.
Yeah, might take part in that.
Oh, that's a cool rock she's painting up there. They're making, what, are they cooking something? These guys are chopping some wood.
On this? Oh, I'm everything, man. I do love that they've kept that kind of, you know, identity of, you know, the Assassin's Creed games, and that, you know, free running and parkour is just so, like,
intrinsic to the game itself.
So important, and it's a great way to explore stuff as well. Just having that freedom and being able to just run right through stuff. Ah, yeah, I think we will take some.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you for keeping those for us. Oh, Henry!
It's fine. We've got ankles of steel. We already knew that.
Oh, those Viking knees. Yeah, jump in. There's Uba. Oh. So I believe in, like, historical terms, Sons of Ragnar, like Uba, Eivor, Sigurd, which we just met, I think, these guys. Then, you know, I think it is a bit touchy if they were Sons of Ragnar, like literal sons, blood. But, like, there's Bjorn and King Harold as well, I think, is one.
Big family.
Harold Finehair.
They must have some massive get-togethers.
Yeah, big family Christmas, eh?
Is your axe sharp?
It's just so lovely.
Yeah, the water's incredible. Oh my gosh, I could stare at that all day.
Oh look, there is the boat. They did just jump off.
Hello.
Right there, lads.
That comes back to what you were saying, like, it's literally a living and breathing world.
Yeah.
Like, they're just hanging out, doing their thing.
Around you all the time.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's so sick.
So here we are. Oh, war camp.
Ragnarsson war camp. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's chat to the captain. Let's get this raid started.
Aww. Excuse me, Captain.
Who are you?
Okay. Rude.
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battery.
The Ragnarsons. That sounds like a cool band.
I will give him one.
Called it.
Are you ready to march now?
Gosh, again, I love the detailing in all their fur and their pores. You can even see, like, her indentation in the scars. It looks so cool. So much detail in the Series X version. I love it.
To capture a kingdom.
Tamworth Fortress.
Tamworth will be ours.
Oh, so now we're getting into kind of like the raid mechanics of it, isn't it? This is kind of like a first introduction to them. Oh!
Yeah.
What a gorgeous time for battle as well, with the sun blazing down.
Right, let's get into this.
Go on, get stuck in.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, huge save. Nice, nice, nice.
So obviously we've got a battering ram, so we can actually breach into the first gate and take it area by area before we can storm the actual keep itself. Back it up, boys.
Gosh, imagine how much effort you have to push a battering ram into a wooden door, a solid wood door.
Looks satisfying though. Well.
Yeah, when you get it. Cathartic. Oh.
Come on.
Oh yeah, huge.
Oh, I see you there, mate.
Hello, mate. Oh, your pals are already taking.
How do you get in there?
Oh, wait, what are you gonna do?
Oh, you actually hit me. Guys, do you mind holding off with the battering ram while we're having a bit of a fight? Like, you can wait. You definitely wait.
He's fast.
Not fast enough.
Oh, huge. The battle is thick and fast already. Things you love to see. I like how you're changing targets really easily as well. That
Yeah, it feels really fluid. It's like silky smooth.
Awesome.
And you know, people who are maybe used to Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins kind of remember that you had the abilities as well during combat. Hopefully we'll be able to mess around with some of those in a sec.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I can see kind of like the UI. You've got your ranged weapons and your axe. My axe. Oh!
Oh, no, you don't.
Go on, Henry.
I feel kind of cheeky picking people off when they're fighting someone else, but
Oh, that's fine.
it's their fault for not watching their back.
Yep.
Right, let's try out an ability.
Okay.
This one looks fun.
Jesus.
Oh!
You got 3 different people there. That was sick.
Finish him off as well.
Good.
Come here, mate.
You guys are just standing having a chat.
I know. It's a bit of a battle going on.
Yeah.
Get involved. Stomp him. Oh. Come back here. Come back.
Sick. Oh, assassinate! Huge! Oh, that was so cool.
Alright, let's take some raspberries for the road.
Delicious.
So we need to help with the battering ram again.
Okay.
Otherwise we're going nowhere.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh! Just like that. Oh, hey! Whoa. Back it off, buddy.
Their shields look so rubbish compared to your huge Viking shield as well. Good one. Saxons.
And saying that, like, it looks like as they're... Oh, quick stop. Get back to that. Right, whoa.
I love how you're, like, just tag teaming the boys, the Vikings. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, the arrows as well coming down.
Oh!
Huge.
Oh, I love it.
See you, mate.
Now, we do have a bow and arrow as well.
Oh!
Try out a ranged ability, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know if there's enough enemies left. We've just been slaughtering.
Yeah.
Alright, there's B. Yeah, let's see what we got. We can do B.
Oh! He's pushed both of you back.
Oh my god!
That went like through him.
Pentakill.
Oh my gosh, you broke his shield!
Yes!
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool. It's got like sort of, you can destroy their actual shields themselves and you can see it start like degradation of it.
Yeah, the physics of it is so cool. So detailed.
Back it up.
Oh!
Back it up.
Good. Nice. I love coming back to what you were saying earlier about this like living, breathing world. Ooh, how everything is still going on around you. You're still interacting with your Viking mates while fighting the other Anglo-Saxons and stuff. It's so cool how this game all works together and seamlessly on the Series X.
Definitely. And you know what? Combat actually feels even more responsive and intuitive. Not only because now we're playing at 60 FPS on the Series X, but also just the fact that the controller itself actually has improvements to its latency, which means that your inputs get sent to the console quicker. The game knows exactly what you're trying to do. And maybe you can just do some destruction.
Damage!
Yeah.
You lost one of your mates there, but it's alright.
He'll be in
Valhalla.
Yeah.
Literally. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Had a cameo. Let's storm it!
Oh, have a raspberry.
Sorry, I know we're in the middle of a fight, but it is quite pretty.
It is. If you're gonna fight in a battlefield, you might as well make it look as good as this.
Stop! 2 of them!
That is too... Oh!
Damn, I missed them.
That is too good of an ability. Oh my gosh.
Oh! What just happened?
Push you off, mate.
How dare you?
Look, he's got a massive warhammer. No wonder he's stunned you. Never mind.
Yeah, not anymore. Dreams. You're welcome, mate. Whoa. Flaming arrows?
Flaming arrows coming down. Marksman.
He's mops his man. Oh, he set himself on fire. What do you get, buddy?
Correct. Okay, so you got 2 targets to kill in this raid, I think, as well. So maybe throughout the different raids of the game, you'll have different missions to complete. Oh!
Came off.
For the Sons of Ragnar, maybe other characters that you'll meet along in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Obviously, we're playing on the Series X, which is very exciting.
It is.
We've mentioned how much we've enjoyed checking out some of the enhancements of it. Which, if you're thinking about picking it up on November 10th, still, it will be available for Xbox One too. But thanks to Smart Delivery, you will get your Series X optimized version when you do decide to pick up the new hardware, which is super cool, very exciting.
Let's try out a new ability.
Go on. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's your 2 targets, I think. Must be. He looks fast.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
That dealt so much damage as well.
The way he flew back there, that was so cool. Oh!
No, you don't, mate.
No!
You know what's really satisfying? I love being able to see damage numbers in games.
Oh, he's not getting up.
I kind of like seeing that a bit more, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Right, one more target. And then I think the castle will be ours.
Oh, go on, give him a stump.
Oh!
Oh my
Loot as
gosh.
well.
See you, mate.
What do I do?
Loot.
Yes! The fort is ours.
Jamworth will be ours. Oh my gosh, look at that.
so
That is
pretty.
incredible.
Great assault. That was good fun.
Yeah. Violent. I liked it.
Yeah, that is the Viking way.
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Bullhead.
Oh.
Chat with him.
Yeah, let's go see him.
Open up.
Hello. His mate running in behind.
Take 3 men and search the rear.
He's scarpered.
Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Ceolwulf. Tell him we found a throne.
Not a very good looking throne. It's just a small chair.
Looks kind of cozy.
We'll get a better one in. Vikings are very good at thrones.
Upholstery. Yeah. Yes, the Nords are well known for furniture, actually. You're right. Well, I mean, that is just a little taste of what Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to offer on the Xbox Series X as well. Looks incredible. 4K textures, 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, so it's buttery smooth. And you can feel it in the combat as well when you're fighting. It's just, everything happens when you want it to, and it just feels great. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
And, of course, plays best on Series X, Series S as well.
Yeah. It's been super cool to take just a quick look. Can't wait to play more of it, like we say, on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/xboxon, and our YouTube. I'm sure we'll be doing many tips to be the best Viking we can be. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you pretty soon.
Yeah, let's throw it back to the guys in the studio.
Xbox on there, playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the only way they know how, on the brand new Xbox Series X, which coincidentally launches on the same day. That's November the 10th. Now, some of you might know that I myself have been in the Assassin's Creed series. My character, Sean Hastings, has appeared in many of the games, including Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Black Flag. Did you know this? I'm even in the film. They called me and they got me in the film.
Really?
Yeah, but then they forgot to put me in the film. So I know I'm in the film because I can see myself in the film, but I'm the only person who knows I'm in the film, apart from you now. And I am happy to reveal that Sean Hastings will be returning this year in Valhalla. Now, I haven't seen this right yet, and every year or every game, he seems to change ever so slightly. So if we can we get the picture up now? There is Sean Hastings. Well,
I believe that's what they call living your best life.
Oh yeah. The thing I was most impressed by was his forearms.
Okay.
And I grew to believe I had forearms like that.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't. I can
don't.
tell. I mean, there's a smouldering look on that face that I'm not getting in real life, Danny. I mean, look
you
at
don't
that.
get my smoulder.
They've been quite nice with the stubble. There's a lot less grey in there. And like as a grey man myself, do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, they've been quite kind.
You know that I can control this raven.
Yeah, I know. I should really watch it.
Watch yourself. So Sean Hastings is back. I can't say. You stop it. Well, I can't say any more in case Ubisoft takes us off the air, but you will discover more for yourself next week when Assassin's Creed Valhalla launches. So let's move on to our next challenge for our teams. Obviously, a Viking is only as strong as their steel, and in Assassin's Creed Valhalla you can visit the Blacksmith to buy and sell armour and weapons and craft them to make them even more powerful. So we decided to give our teams a little taste of a real-life blacksmith forge, so let's see if they felt the heat when going head-to-head in a battle of craftsmanship at our blacksmith boot camp, and then we'll judge their creations. Can you pick your moments, please? Well, here we are at the forge. It is Elle and Gav. Elle is taking the lead on this one. Her love of weaponry knows no bounds. What a fire this is. 2,500 degrees, I think it is. I'm looking for precision, for power, and for a wonderful axe at the end of it. A little more heat is needed.
Look how serious her face is.
Look at this.
She's too into this. She's too into this.
How does it feel, Elle?
Like everything I ever dreamt of.
Extra heat. Look at this.
Ah, you
now
can see the shape of it as well.
You can really see the shape of what will become the axe. Well, look at that.
It's so amazing to actually watch it turn into an axe.
Yeah.
Right now we have to temper the blade. This is the exciting bit. You've got to quench it. Get it in there. That has to be satisfying.
It's so good.
Well, that's looking pretty good to me. The Forge Challenge continues then. We've got Bex and Marcus. Marcus is taking the lead here. We've been working on a sword. We're going to do the hilt now. Here it comes. And straight in.
It's all about precision here. Oh, we're through.
We're through.
Yes.
Good work. And this is it. I can feel it.
I feel like we're real close.
This is it. So here comes the hilt. On it goes. Special implement. Cue Marcus. Oh,
Silky
so
smooth.
smooth. That's a good looking sword. Well done.
Up with that.
But I don't want to look at it anymore. I want to wait until I see the final thing back in the studio. So Marcus and Elle, join me now. In a moment, I want you to reveal your weapons. I haven't seen them. You've only just seen them because we had to wait for them to cool down. And when you've stopped destroying things, you can decide who should win. So please bring out your weapons. Well,
Proud of this.
Well, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Can we have like a little weapon clank?
Oh, can we?
yes.
If it makes that noise, I'm
Right.
going to get really excited.
Oh, it does.
One more.
They're
Oh,
proper.
yes.
You know, Elle, you were adamant you wanted an axe. You have achieved that. How happy are you with this?
I am so happy. This isn't going to come across on screen, but there's like a pleasant weight to this. My hands have never felt so right.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And Marcus, just looking at your weapon there, I hope this isn't something you've heard a lot in your life. I wasn't expecting it to be that small.
Well, it is the first time I've heard it in my life, but it's not. It's not the size of the sword, Danny. It's how you wield it.
It's so
you have
wield
to hold it
for
like
me.
this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's good. You've got your battle face on. Elle, a battle face, please. Perfect. I'll be honest, Loki seems disinterested in both your weapons. Loki, can you come over here for a second? Oh, okay. You're right to just actually just give me the weapons a second. Loki.
Blade first. Come on, Marcus.
Which one? Which one? Which one? That one? All right. Well,
The closest one, I'm just going to say.
well, let's try it again. Which one?
Let's go and go for the sword. Yes, Loki. Yes.
Third time lucky. Which one, Loki? Yeah, it's
Come
definitely that
on.
one. I'm sorry. There's your axe.
Thank you.
There's your sword. And thank you very much indeed, Loki, for all your help. So it is 1-1 moving into the final round, and that round will be axe throwing. Still plenty to come on Odin's Hootenanny, including an IGN interview with Magnus Bruun, the actor, of course, playing Eivor in the game, and Dan Bull and Lethal Bizzle will be joining me for a Viking rap battle, which is a sentence I've never said before. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
How to become England's new landlord when no one wants to give you the keys? It's simple. Reputation. The reputation that could make him, her, or even him, a myth. Above all, you must learn the know-how. First, dress to impress. And then, make an entrance. They think we are barbarians. Do not disappoint them! And after all that, loot, of course. Don't just take anything. Take what they love the most. Obviously, they will expect us to kill everyone, but make sure to let someone, him in this case, go and tell whomever that the devil is making himself at home! And this is how you make your way into history and earn your place in Valhalla.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
Welcome back to Odin's Hootenanny. Still to come, IGN get up close and personal with Eivor actor Magnus Bruun. Dan Bull and Lethal Bizzle take on each other at the game and in real life. And of course, we have the finale of our Viking trials featuring Elle and Marcus and their teammates Bex and Gav. But first, Elle has a little something for us. You've been doing a lot of work with Bafta recently.
Yes, so I'm putting on my Bafta hat right now.
There it is.
I'm going to tell you about our series of interviews called Guru. So basically this is where we really dive into the craft of a game, and in particular we're looking at kind of narrative and storytelling, so what better than the world of Valhalla? So I got to sit down with Darby McDevitt, who is Narrative Director. He is so interesting. I genuinely at points forgot that I was there to ask questions. He really, it's a deep dive on kind of the world building, the Icelandic sagas they've used to tell the stories, how they created, this Viking atmosphere in the game. And yeah, it was absolutely fascinating.
Sounds it. Let's take a look.
So I guess first up, tell us who you are and exactly what you do.
My name is Darby McDevitt and I'm the Narrative Director of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So that means I oversee the storytelling in this game. For me, the single best thing about Assassin's Creed is the historical tourism and the ability to tell stories in different eras that bring it to the present and make us feel like it's the same basic stories throughout time. We're all just kind of one long lineage of confused human beings that just want to be loved.
How is this, an Assassin's Creed take on Vikings?
As with every Assassin's Creed game, we do a lot of research first. We want to bring you to the historical period. We know that Vikings, and especially Norse mythology, is quite a popular subject. We've already seen in the last, let's say, 10 years, a lot of different mediums tackle the Norse mythology aspect of it. But there are actually surprisingly few games that tackle the actual cultural impetus behind the Vikings. Who were they as a people? What sent them out on these raids? What made them want to explore? What made them want to settle faraway lands? How did these Norse myths inform their daily life? So we started with that. Assassin's Creed has its own special lore that's stretched more than a decade. It's about the fictional take on a grand political struggle that has existed for millennia in people. And I think it's actually quite resonant today. This is the dark ages of England for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so called because there's just a lack of historical records. We just don't know that much about it. And that is sort of what makes us smile. Whenever there's a hole in the historical record, we fill it with Assassin's Creed stuff. And so we found some cool resonance in the dark ages of England, with Alfred the Great and the Great Heathen Army. And so we combine all that, we put it in a box and we shake it up and then we pour it out into a game. It's a really fun way of mixing fact with fiction.
how do you then balance what feels like optional activities and what feels like main storyline, so that I know what I'm meant to be doing and it doesn't feel like all storyline or all side quests?
Rather than have one long main story, we broke this game up into about 24 longer story arcs. You're really following a group of characters, and you're going through a series of interesting but self-contained stories, and all of those self-contained stories pile up on top of each other around themes, like themes of heroism and honor and reputation. What we do is we just sort of entice you into a story, and if you're interested in that story, you let it carry along. It really does feel like this grand Viking saga, because our Viking, Eivor, she's just really interested in the big picture in terms of what her mission is. It's to get alliances in England, it's to make a home for her people, and it's to become I'd say a productive member of English society, as long as she can, change what the definition of English society is.
So something else that Vikings do a little differently is, let's face it, they're not known for, say, the stealth that we would expect from an Assassin's Creed game. So I'm really interested in how we're going to have that Assassin's Creed feel, which is about essentially, being somebody who operates covertly, and then also, being a Viking who are, let's say, a little less covert.
There are actually lots of moments where the Vikings are quite stealthy. They were just interested in getting the stuff and getting out, because they needed that stuff to support their families. So there is some historical precedent for it. Yes, they are known as courageous, fierce warriors, and we have plenty of that. From the Assassin's Creed lore perspective, we introduce our character Eivor to the assassins, or the hidden ones, in our game very early. Eivor gets to know what their mission is, why they exist, who they are, and there's a lot of parallels with what Eivor is trying to do in England and what the hidden ones are trying to do in England. And so there's a natural camaraderie that grows between them.
One of the things you'll be able to do is swap between two genders. So you'll be able to play as male and play as female. And obviously, whilst that in itself doesn't feel new, the actual fact that you can swap throughout the game is something we haven't really seen before. So is that something that's tied into the narrative? Is there a reason for that? Did it come from you? Did it come from kind of the programming side?
In Assassin's Creed, the frame story of our games is always that there's a present day section here in, say, 2020, where people and characters in that time period are going back into the ancestral DNA memory of a character. So in this case, we have the DNA of a Viking called Eivor. We go into that DNA and we discover that for some reason there are two overlapped identities in this single strand of DNA. And that's very puzzling. That is sort of told to the player within the first 10 minutes. You can choose between one of these two streams, but we're not sure why there are two streams wrapped up in this single strand of DNA. We're not sure whether there's two identities. And because those two identities are wrapped up in a single strand of DNA, that's why you can choose between both of them. And as you get deeper into the science fiction and the lore of our game, and you get deeper into history, eagle-eyed, or let's say raven-eyed players will start to piece together why this is. It's a mystery at the heart of our game that we hope people will have an epiphany at some point. And I think it will lead to a lot of rethinking about what the story actually is. It'll lead to a lot of understandings about different characters' motivations.
What are you most excited about? What are you most excited for people to experience? What are you most excited for yourself to see happen as it finally kind of, ventures out into the world?
I'm excited about the stories and the characters, first and foremost. We have an enormous cast of incredibly talented people, mostly drawn from the Nordic countries and from the UK, and they just knocked it out of the park. When you put in our game, it will explode with vibrant color, and you'll be able to travel through the most beautiful rendering and romantic rendering of England you've ever seen. From all of us to all of you, please enjoy this. It's going to take you places that you don't expect.
That's fascinating stuff there. What did you guys make of it?
It's very grown up. It's a very grown up chat about people running around with axes.
Well, that's true. It was grown up. That's nice, yeah. Did you learn much there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's always interesting to kind of see the behind the scenes for games like this, especially so close to history ties and things like that. I like it a lot. So can't wait.
Just the level of research and detail that they go into to make sure everything is spot on. It's just absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah.
And video games are, of course, an art form, and it is the real-world actors that portray the characters in the game, that bring them to life, imbue them with personality, and make them the memorable legends they are in the Assassin's Creed community. Can you think of anyone? Any names popped into
characters?
Or actors that are in. Can you think of any at all?
Loki's in the game, right?
Loki, more human ones. I'm thinking, like people. Like,
there's so many. So many.
There are, but I'm looking for any in particular.
Animus.
The lady with the long. I don't know.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can play as either a female or a male Eivor, portrayed by Cecilia Stenspiel and Magnus Bruun. Cecilia is already hard at work on a brand new project, but the IGN team was able to grab some time with Magnus to talk about what it means to bring a character like Eivor to life.
Hey guys, Amy here from IGN. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is almost here, and we've been given the chance to get stuck into the game early. Joining our Viking escapade direct from Denmark is protagonist Eivor's male voice actor Magnus Bruun.
Pillage and burn!
Who'll be offering guidance, critique, and some colourful language.
Shut the up.
I'll be playing a mission where Eivor has to apprehend King Burgred, and Stevie will be kidnapping a Saxon queen. As you do.
What's your plan?
I'm thinking of going for the big axe, the Bone Biter, because if you hear the name Bone Biter, you're going to wet yourself in fear, aren't you?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. We are shirtless, riding into battle like a barbarian, and we have plenty of nice ink.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Let's kick ass and throw punches.
Do you have a desired beard, or what do you think of mine? I've tried to get a fancier beard going. I don't know what the right term is, but the braids, I guess, or the plaited at the bottom.
Yeah, I think you're doing all right. The color is perfect. I remember that the content directors and also Darby said that there's going to be a possibility for the players to choose ginger, and that is for you, Magnus.
Nice.
So I'm going to go take a look at this hall. Are you in something similar right now?
Yeah, actually, it's sort of the same. Newly built here in Denmark, a big Viking King's Hall. The camera here maybe can catch some of it, so it fits the game.
I'm thinking of taking on this mission, so...
Yeah, go speak to Sigurd.
Eivor, there you are.
How was acting out in motion capture compared to, acting as a Viking in, TV shows and in real life?
Well, very different. First of all, they clean shaved me.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that must
because of the motion capture. But it's weird to go to cast for a Viking warrior with a great big red beard, and then when you get the job, they cut it off.
You actually have lived out one of my all-time wish list moments. I'd really love to be immortalized in a game forever. What was it like when you first saw your face in a game?
It's a crazy, weird, and fantastic experience to see myself and listen to myself and not quite see the exact image of me, if this makes any sense.
For this mission, Magnus, we have to go and kidnap a king. Not just anyone, a king, one of England's kings.
Wouldn't have it any other way. So we are trying to find and confront Ethelswith.
Yes, so the queen is hiding in here, and we're trying to find her, and we're trying to take over this part of. You pronounced it so well. Is it Leicestershire?
Leicestershire.
Yeah, it's a very long word.
Yeah, Leicestershire. Oh, there you go.
Scurry.
Wait. Those are the hands of one who washes linens. A servant. She is a decoy.
Oh no, so we realised that the person we thought was the queen was actually a maid, so it looks like she's running away from us.
I could have told you that. I know a lot about this game.
Were there any lines that stood out to you as being your favourite lines that you remember?
Yeah, but those I can't tell you about.
Oh, they might be spoilers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Actually, there is a line in this mission, because I've actually played a little bit of this, that is one of my favourite lines of yours, so I'll let you know when it's coming up.
We're finding Ethelswith right now, right?
Yeah, she's. I think she's slowly escaping, but I do not want these guys chasing after me. So. Let me make sure that I finish them off beforehand. I'm kind of outnumbered here.
Yeah, but you know, you could just leave.
That's true.
We've seen a lot of really brutal finishes.
Yeah.
How does that feel to see someone that's kind of yourself doing something like that?
Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, I guess that is also why gamers are just, everybody likes using hundreds of hours playing a game. It's because that it takes them away. It takes them away from all the...
It's escapism, yeah. I think for me as well, the story is important.
If you don't have the right story, what the hell are you then following? Oh, that's Berkrit.
Oh, this is the line. This is the line that I was mentioning, Magnus.
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to butter me?
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to butter me?
Yeah, you mean to butter me. Yeah, that's good.
As you can see, the queen is getting away, so I'm definitely going to have to try and catch her up.
You're lucky that the game is telling you where she is.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. I have this Viking sense. There she is. Let's try and catch her.
Yeah, just get her on your back. Kill that.
Yeah,
that
let's
god.
just get her. Oh, this guy's trying to help her out. We're standing next to her. Oh.
Did you kill her?
Oh no, not yet. She's just having a swim. I'll get this guy first. Oh no, he finished me off.
Oh.
So we found King Bergrid, and he's currently unconscious, snoozing on my shoulder. Like a helpless infant.
Yeah.
So I guess we got to get him back to our Viking brethren.
I want that thing cleaved and butchered. Oh no!
They're going to attack me. They're like, have you got a king? And he's like, no. What would give you that impression?
Yeah, no. This is just a big bearded toddler.
Go for a swim? What do you think?
Yeah, go for a swim. I made a lot of swimming sounds. If you're underwater for, say, 30 seconds and you come up, how would you breathe? And after a minute, how would you breathe? So it's like, or is it easy, or are you close to dying, or all that?
Let's whack this king on the back of the horse and take him back to our troops.
Yeah.
Oh, he's complaining a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have gagged him so that he's not like a little siren everywhere we go, just going, hello, I'm the king, I've been kidnapped.
Yeah, shut the up.
Oh no. It's fine. Let me see if I can tie her up quickly before you guys catch me. Oh no, and again.
Are there any Scandinavian or Norse slang words you can teach me?
Oh.
If I wanted to tell King Bergrid to shut up, what would I say?
Holkift.
Holkift.
Yeah, something like that. That just means shut up. I tend to always learn the baddest of baddest words.
That's part of the fun though, isn't it? The words that you can't really say. And then you can say them in another language and no one knows.
Yeah, why haven't I learned to say I didn't need that. No, why? I didn't need that, but it's in there.
Oh my god, he's better than me. Ugh. Well, that's not that difficult, is it, considering my play? Oh, we're just dancing around each other now. Come on. This guy. There we go.
There you go. That's a finisher, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
No, I was just calling you some lovely words there.
And then just right off.
Yeah, this guy.
He's coming.
So we did it. We managed to get the king back to our settlement and we're going to dethrone him. And it wasn't too much bother. We got a bit of chase from the guards, but he hung on for dear life. That was quite fun.
Yeah, and you were pretty good, I must say.
Thank you very much.
I will salute you.
Okay, let me grab her. Oh, there we go. Mission complete.
I won't say that you're horrible at the game, but you could do better.
Yes, I'll take that, Magnus. A salute from a real Viking. Kinda. Looks like Stevie needs to polish his axe skills, which he can do when Assassin's Creed Valhalla releases on November 10th. For more on Valhalla, including our guide to 9th century Britain, stick with IGN.
IGN there, interviewing in their own inimitable style. So just to switch things up a bit, because why not? I'm now joined by rappers, musicians and gamers, crucially, Dan Bull and Lethal Bizzle. How are you guys?
I'm good, man, I'm good.
This is odd, isn't it?
Yeah, very random. I feel like I'm in a, I don't know, the Titanic ship or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be afraid of Loki, Dan. You're far enough away, you'll be absolutely fine.
He's right in my peripheral vision at all times. He's got his eye on me as well.
He's
How do you think I
smiling,
feel?
He seems happy.
Yeah, so obviously, gaming, a very important part of your lives. What about Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, I think over lockdown I've become pretty much a big gamer. So Assassin's Creed, yeah, when I that part of my childhood back in the day, I used to play it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the new one, man.
Absolutely.
See how it goes.
Dan, what about you?
Needless to say, really. I mean, I think I've made a track about every single Assassin's Creed game. Yeah.
Is that right?
I've got a reputation to defend here.
Well, you do. You have a huge reputation to defend here, and we'll get to that because you're here today to take part in a bit of flighting. For anyone that's not aware of that age-old word, no one really uses it anymore. It's basically a rap battle between two people, I suppose generally Vikings. So are you prepared for that? Because we'll be getting to it.
I'm about as prepared as I can be for something that probably hasn't been done for hundreds of years.
Good. Well, that sounds fine to me. Before we get into that, though, into the flighting, let's get you guys playing the game just to warm you up and give you some inspiration. So you ready for the gameplay challenge?
Yes, let's go.
All right, all you have to do, it's a little challenge. I'm going to ask you to take part in a Viking raid. You both seem to be, perfect churchgoers. So I'm going to ask you to get to the church. Whoever opens up the chest and gets the goodies inside wins. Okay?
Sounds good.
Then let's begin. Off you go.
All right, let's go. Well, you're an export, so take no rush. Just take your time. Take your time.
Well, you've been playing all through lockdown. Not this game, but the others. You'll be in that vibe.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get it.
Well, Biz having a little trouble getting off the boat. You will need to do that.
All right, let's go now. I'm in the game.
Take a little stroll on the beach first. No rush.
Oh,
Dan's just doing a little sightseeing. It seems just getting used to it. Oh, and a man with a big pike is trying to get you.
Yeah, I know.
These weapons feel heavy. I don't know how they do because it's buttons, but it feels like every swing is...
It's substantial, right?
All right, cool. Guys, I finished him.
You got him.
There we go.
Bizzle's got him. He can move on.
Right in his chest. Right in his chest. Right in his chest. Yes. Belly button, that'll do.
Don't take too much delight in it because that's a little disturbing.
Fire. I'm on fire.
Guys,
Dan has spontaneously combusted.
More fire.
Did you die?
He blew it.
Oh, no way. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's get to the church.
Dan, back at the boat. What happened to you? You spontaneously combusted, or did someone fire something?
I think I set something on fire, and I wasn't keeping a good distance from it, so there's a lesson there somewhere.
It's a classic Viking error. That seems to be the church right there. So Bizzle racing ahead of Dan.
Let's go. I see the church. I may have taken a wrong turn. Oh,
ask a villager. You're so close to the church.
Oh, no. Get to the church. What are you doing? Let's get to the church.
There's a lot of people trying to stop me getting
I would definitely use the running away ability.
No. Where's the boys at? Hey, boys, I need some help, man. Come on, where are you?
I think they're all over here stopping me.
He's done me.
Oh, look at that from Dan.
Come on. Get him out of there.
There's the church.
Come on.
There's a priest or something fleeing.
Let's go.
I think I missed the wedding.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, Dan is in the church, Bizzle. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. He just needs to find this chest, open the chest, get the goodies, and he has won.
No. I'm there. I'm close. I can see the church. Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
no!
Bizzle's
I'm at the door!
Oh, you've got some raw materials, Dan. Excellent work, both of you. That was, it was fraught, that. And you were saying that the characters, it feels heavy, it feels kind of more substantial, like you actually got the weaponry.
Yeah, a lot of games you kind of tap a button and straight away the actions perform, but in this it's like you take a big swing with that axe before
I felt that. I was pressing the button and it wasn't reacting straight away. So it's a lot to do with timing, especially like blocking wise when they've got those big sticks. You've got to time the block, and then once they've hit, then you've got to hit them after. So it's very tactical, I would say.
You kind of have to preempt what they're going to do before they do it.
Exactly.
Well, perhaps you should have used lockdown a little more wisely.
Yeah.
And you'd have been
gutted.
Well, look, it was a real race there at the end. But Dan, you proved yourself to be the greater Viking, at least digitally. We'll find out who is the better Viking in real life when we get on with the flighting, the Viking rap battle. But what on earth could that be like, you might be wondering? Well, it's a bit like this.
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and fat tongues. Care to prove me wrong?
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a braggart will surely be fun.
Ah, quick to bite back. Be careful, young Ulf. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant! I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Ulf. Ha! I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
Are we both ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Dan, you will go first. Bizzle, you will go second. On your marks, get set. Flight.
This Scandinavian man's invading any plans you've made, raid and land you claim.
This is my playground. This is my monopoly. You challenging me, this is hypocrisy.
I'm a Viking, coming right in from the fighting. So pour me a pint, cause it's time for the flighting.
I'm an assassin, and this is my odyssey. You're just a technician that bashes his bishop over brand new technology.
No Henny? Then I'll have some mead. Beat you in a clash or Assassin's Creed.
This is a mockery. You're just gonna end up heartbroken like when Kate Moss left Pete Doherty.
You against all odds? I'm evens. I slay them all, Norse gods and heathens. It's irrelevant what you believe in. I'll invade anyway, don't need a reason.
My intentions are clear. My intentions are crystal. You defeating me. You got more chance finding Banksy in Bristol. I'm like an Italian pistol. I penetrate through any armor. My sword of wisdom will leave your soul in the outskirts of Farnborough.
From overseas, you might see me in a longship, rowing these oars with a strong grip until I get ripped like a bong hit. Let's not prolong it. It's been a long trip, longer than the last time you had a song hit. Tell me I'm wrong, Biz. You in the wrong biz.
A no-hit wonder questioning one's resume. I don't make hits, I make timeless classics. If I say more fire, you'll probably start looking for matchsticks. Stick to gaming, cause this music team, you ain't match fit. You've been rapping since 2006 and all of your songs went triple plastic.
Son, this bout's about to get gnarly. How are you gonna work out without your Rari? How am I gonna find your Lambo and leave it dented? It's 873 AD. Cars haven't even been invented. We know who won, don't need to pretend it. Rewrote your saga, so I'll easily end it. Best in the biz since Lethal surrendered.
I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of you, but Ubisoft gave me the big bag, so I said, cool, I let it fly. They said I took most of the budget, so we had to find someone cheap, because really, we wanted KSI.
My shield maidens are truly hench. Yours are literally Judi Dench. Yes, man, I'll leave your whole clan demolished until they join me, Danny Wallace.
Ganging up on me now, yeah? Alright. Any slander towards the Great Dane won't be tolerated. She's an icon, something you do not thrive on. Me, I'm a boss, bison. You don't look like the physical type, but if we go there, Tyson. Take this tomahawk and stick it through your Adam's apple, Vicon, then leave you on the floor for a bystander to scoop you up, Dyson.
I don't rap, I call Norse thunder through my vocal cords while my cruel thoughts plunder you. Speak in tongues so you don't know what my bars say. Requiescat in parce.
Where I'm from, if they call you a Dan, that means you're kind of cool, but in this case it makes sense because your surname is Bull. I'm a cleansing guy, so after I finish this number 2, I'm gonna flush you down the toilet with some bleach so you can join the sewer you sail your long boat to. Bars.
Wow. I thought you were both very rude to each other.
It's all fun, isn't it? It's all sport, isn't it?
Well, I just think you need to just be a little bit nicer, work this out, because, you know, this kind of negativity, it's not good for you.
I don't know if Vikings had developed that level of diplomacy back then, so...
Do you know, you're absolutely right, and you've changed my mind entirely. You both get my admission, my admiration, an admission of admiration and respect. I have to say, so I have to choose a winner here.
I didn't know this part.
What if you start being rude to me? I mean, Dan, you included me, and I felt very...
I was hoping you'd jump in.
Well, yeah. I felt seen for the first time in my life, but then you also said that Dan's very cool where you're from.
No, I said a name, if you call yourself Dan for where I'm from, that means you're a Dan. That means that you're really cool.
Well, but my name is Dan.
Oh. So your surname's not Bull, though, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So, you know.
So I'm very confused, so I'm going to say it's a draw. That's what I'm saying. Well done, you are both our Valhalla flighting champions. Well done. So from a volley of words to a volley of axes, our two teams are neck and neck, winning one challenge each. But who will emerge victorious? Let's find out because it's time for our axe-throwing finale. We promised you Viking challenges. It is a promise we are keeping. Gav and Elle, this is the axe challenge. Elle, any good with axes?
I mean, pretty good.
Pretty good?
I'm just going to say I like to handle weapons.
Okay, we'll just with no more questions. No more questions, Your Honour. Gav, what about you?
I think I look like I should be better with one, but actually, I mean, I'm good with a butter knife, if that is any help to anybody.
Yeah, no, a butter knife, it's very much the first of the Viking implements. But it wouldn't be a challenge if there weren't challenges, so let's meet them. Please welcome Bex and Marcus, who are already wielding axes. I don't know where you got that from. Is that from home?
Yeah, I brought my own today.
How lovely. Have you done this before?
No.
You're just going in with your natural kind of talent for
Yeah,
this?
instinct, something like that. Viking blood, I don't know.
What about you, Marcus?
I think I'm going to let my axe do the talking, Danny.
Let's begin then with the axe challenge. It is Gav up against Bex. He means business. Look at this. Well, we can't all be warriors, right? We don't know how Bex is going to do yet.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident.
Okay, if you can get this one in, we've got a Viking.
Yes! Let's go!
It's proper solid in there as well.
Yeah, look at that. Measure that up.
Oh, so close. This is the one. Yes! He's a Viking.
Okay.
Oh, well. Yes! Third time every time.
Look at that. Yes!
So Gav and Bex taught the boards a lesson, so we'll see as we move on with you two to the heads. Elle, who is your natural enemy?
Is it rude if I say Marcus?
Just imagine Marcus. I was thinking, an old school teacher who didn't believe in you or something like that, but we'll go with Marcus. Please attack the head. Oof. I thought that was...
So we are friends.
I thought that was headed there. Oh! So do that, but higher. Oh, not that high.
Well, you should have specified.
I should have, I'm sorry. Well, Marcus, your go. What's going through your mind right now?
Revenge.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Take your revenge. Oh! Oh!
So close.
Try and get him with the blade, not the handle.
All right.
Oh! Well, you knocked him out, but, once again, try and get him with the blade, not the handle.
Ooh.
Oh!
There we go!
Oh! Oh!
That is class, come on.
What a strike, Marcus.
You know what?
Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Can someone call security, please? Well, that was all lots of fun, but also appalling. You've got a very unconventional technique.
Unconventional but effective.
It was incredibly effective, surprising, and again, appalling. Much more conventional technique from you, Marcus. I'm not taking that axe out. I think you should.
I will do it. I mean, I still feel like I've been out Viking, though, if I'm honest.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Well, two very different techniques, but you had power, you had accuracy, you went mad. Let's find out back in the studio who gets the points. Wow, what action, what accuracy, what wonders we saw that day, especially when it slowed down. I mean, you've given me a very, very hard sort of decision to make here. I mean, we can sort of rule Gav out, I think. I'm not saying you brought down the team, but you weren't really part of the team there.
It was a wet day. It was a wet day. I had other things on my mind. Loki was looking at me. What can I say?
It was a wet day, and I had other things on my mind.
Yeah. Loki!
You're like a sad poet. But you did a very good job.
Thank
and,
you.
I'm sure there'd be a position for you in any Viking army.
Awesome.
Bex, silent assassin. You were you had this mind control. You would just do it, and when you got it, you really got it.
Yes.
Elle, you are insane.
Just a little bit.
There might
Just
be
enough.
Well, I don't know. I think that perhaps authorities might need to be called at some point.
Cool.
But you make a good point. You make a good point. And really, I mean, if we're talking about it, Elle versus Marcus, this is the question. The techniques there. How did you feel when you got that one straight in the skull?
I felt great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also realised that you were envisioning my face or my head when you were wielding that axe. So, I don't know.
Yeah. It's
But
slightly...
remember, I missed that one. There was that one that I missed,
Yeah.
and that was like the friendship, just sneaking through until I could push it back down again and smash your head.
And let the real Elle out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Destroyed my head, yeah.
Well, I don't know. You see, do I go for the proper, the Vikings, the berserker, which is what you were?
Yes.
You went berserk, and you went for it and you smashed it all up, or do I go for the accuracy of Marcus? It's Marcus, everybody. Well done. Thank you to all of our partners for helping bring this celebration together, to Xbox, to IGN, to Bafta, to Dan Bull and Lethal Bizzle, to Loki the Raven, who, I'll be honest, could have behaved better, and to our immaculately behaving contestants. Thanks also to Ubisoft for bringing Sean Hastings back once more. I guarantee you it will pay back in dividends. It will. So from all of us here at Odin'S Hootenanny, thanks for watching and enjoy playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla when it launches on November the 10th. Goodbye from us all.
How to become England's new landlord when no one wants to give you the keys? It's simple. Reputation. The reputation that could make him, her, or even him, a myth. Above all, you must learn the know-how. First, dress to impress, and then make an entrance. They think we are barbarians. Do not disappoint them! And after all that, loot, of course. Don't just take anything. Take what they love the most. Obviously, they will expect us to kill everyone, but make sure to let someone, him in this case, go and tell whomever that the devil is making himself at home! And this is how you make your way into history and earn your place in Valhalla.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.